Before I start this video, I just want to clarify that I am on neither of the sides in this debate. I am gonna watch this as an unbiased person.
Oh, Sir Simplot, can you square this circle for me? I'm a happily married, red-pilled, Christian nationalist, MAGA voter.
So based.
So is my wife. So is my wife, by the way, on each of the preceding fronts. And yet, according to you, I'm a radicalized, miserable incel loner misogynist. Do you want to respond to that?
I would love to. The studies show that most people who consume red pill content are becoming isolated, angry, mad at women, and they're dating less. You are an exception.
Which of the studies show that, by the way?
All the ones I gave you.
There's something called the replication crisis. You ever heard of that? The replication crisis?
No.
When you go back to redo sociology studies, the vast majority of them can't be replicated.
Okay.
The vast majority, and that would be psychology and sociology. Okay. Would you say that these studies that you gave me are mostly sociological?
Yes.
Okay. And would therefore suffer from the replication crisis?
You cannot just deny every research on sociology that has ever been done because of replication crisis. You can't just do that. So that is not a very good argument.
Most of the red pill community are potential, like incels. There's a Venn diagram of people in the red pill community.
But that's where publishing bias comes in.
But hold on. Mm-hmm. In the red pill community, incels are a big part of the red pill community.
What is an incel?
Someone who's involuntarily celibate.
Meaning they can't have sex?
Even though they'd like to.
Okay, so they can't get a hooker?
I guess, but maybe they don't want to. Maybe they want a real
so then
relationship.
they're not involuntarily celibate?
Do you not believe in incels?
So they're not involuntarily
celibate? Do you not
celibate?
believe in incels?
I'm asking you a question. Why are you
asking me a stupid question?
No, that's not a stupid question. He's just asking you to define a word that you mentioned in your sentence. Honestly, not a stupid question. Now, I understand that he knows what this guy's trying to say, and he's trying to play with him a little bit. I understand that, but you cannot, in an argument, say that, hey, this is a stupid question. And you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Yeah, he knows. And you should have an answer ready, ideally, in a situation like this, instead of just expecting him to let go of this question that he asked you.
Incels.
Can an incel buy a hooker?
Sure.
Okay, and you say they don't want to.
Potentially.
So how are they involuntarily celibate?
You think they should buy a hooker?
No?
Okay, he's lost. This guy is lost. And that's the problem when you have someone who doesn't have his own opinions. He has these researches, he can cite them all he wants. But unfortunately, this guy does not have the same analytical thinking skills that this guy does. And this is not to say that this guy is right in this debate and the other guy is wrong. I'm not saying that at all. But this guy is just a smarter person. So he's gonna win, irrespective of what his argument is.
Because they can't get someone to date them, Andrew.
But that wouldn't be, I'm sorry, what does celibacy mean?
This is the same bullshit you do.
It's
What are we talking about?
super important
If you
for
don't
us to-
acknowledge that incels are real, just say that. But don't try to play this game.
No,
Don't
I'm
play
trying to
debate
make
club with
sure-
me. Don't play debate
I'm
club
not
with me.
debate clubbing nothing. I'm making sure
debate clubbing
semantics
me.
are straight.
No, it's not. See, semantics are a big debate club thing.
Semantics are part of debate.
Do you believe that incels are real?
It's hard to say.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Depends on
you
what
can't just say yes,
It depends on what
you can't just say
listen,
yes
bro,
because this is what you do.
I will say yes or no if you just clarify for me.
He's basically trying to talk about people who resent women, right? Men who resent women. That's what he's trying to focus on. But the word he's using means something else. It's very easy for him to point that out and just fucking destroy him. I don't know, man. I think people a lot smarter than him should actually come at these debates. But these people know what they're doing as well. The hosts, I mean. And fucking Andrew Wilson, they know what they're doing. They're bringing in people like these who don't know how to present their arguments properly. Then this is what happens, man.
That an involuntary celibate is a person who just can never get sex no matter what.
That's typically the definition, yes.
Okay. Can these people get prostitutes? Can they buy prostitutes?
Who knows?
You don't know if they can?
Maybe they don't have money. I have no idea.
Oh. Okay.
Do incels exist?
By that definition,
Not my definition. Do incels exist?
Well, it depends.
Well,
Depends
do incels
definitionally.
exist?
From my definition,
This is some bullshit game
from my
you're playing,
definition or
dude.
yours.
Anyone's definition.
Just, bro, I don't know why you don't understand what semantics are.
I don't understand why you can't
I'm
answer
gonna
the
walk-
question.
I'll
I don't need to be walked
Bro.
through it. I don't want to play your game, dude.
I'm not playing a game.
Yes, you are.
You can't. So this is what's called equivocation.
This
It's
is
fallacious argumentation.
It's called debate club. That's what
No,
you're doing.
it's equivocation.
You guys are having a debate, man. For fuck's sake. Why the fuck do these people even agree to show up? on this podcast, man. I don't know. It's unbelievable.
I didn't think so. I think we're having a discussion.
No, why?
Because we're having a discussion
Did-
about red
so
pill
when you sat
communities.
down before the show, didn't you say I'm an
We're
excellent
having
debater?
a discussion about red pill
We're having
communities.
a fucking
But now
debate.
you're saying that red pill communities don't have incels, which is complete
not what I
bullshit.
said.
Yeah, well, they don't exist in your world.
Not what I said either. He's
Incels
right.
don't exist.
We're in a debate.
Incels don't exist, by the way.
Well, we're in a debate.
All you incels out there,
This guy's
it's not
friggin'-
true. All you incels, I'm sorry, Andrew doesn't believe you exist.
What is he saying now? All you incels out there, as if there are people out there who are proud to be incels. And if you tell them that, hey, this guy here, he doesn't believe that you exist, then that's gonna trigger them. What is he saying? Again, you see what the problem is? This guy doesn't know how to present his arguments. He doesn't even know what he's saying. It doesn't matter if you agree with Andrew or this other guy, I don't know his name. You have to agree with the fact that this guy is a complete idiot, because let's be fucking real. First of all, his opinions are not his. They are borrowed opinions, and nothing wrong with that, but don't fucking sit in a debate if you have borrowed opinions, because you won't be able to defend them.
You exist.
Well, when you're done, I'll explain.
I'm done.
Okay.
But I'm not going to
So
listen.
So I'll explain.
So if you're an incel,
So he's not gonna let me- you're
if
not
you're
gonna
an
let me
incel,
speak?
no. If you're an
Okay.
incel, Andrew doesn't think you exist. He thinks you should just go buy a hooker. Just FYI.
which
Okay,
would
go
definitely,
ahead.
which
Wait,
would,
Andrew, just go ahead.
which if you could buy a hooker, by his definition, would make you an incel. So how this works is, if somebody has a definition of something as proprietary, right? I don't know what he means by the thing he's asking. So I asked him, does that just mean you can't get sex under any circumstances? Yes. Okay, can they buy a hooker? Yes. Well, then they can get sex under some circumstances.
So incels don't exist.
Stop, bro. So by your logic, they wouldn't be incels. Now, if you have a different definition than that, and you want to give it to me, I'm willing to engage with it in good faith.
You're not arguing in good faith. This is complete and utter bad faith.
You're not making an argument at all.
I'm saying incels exist, and you're saying, well, what do you mean by incels?
Yes, it's
not
important.
No, it's not important.
Of course it's important. Of course it's important. The problem is that you should have used a different word. I don't think there is a word, not that I am aware of, but a different way to describe what you're trying to say instead of using a fucking internet slang. Because of course he's gonna point that out, and of course you won't have a comeback to that.